They say a magician never reveals his tricks, but this one is just too good for me to keep to myself. Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is KOMMONFOREX, and if you're new here, I've been trading Forex for the past 5 years, and what I normally do is I normally, make videos that enable you to grow in trading, that enable you to build a stronger and a solid edge on the market. In today's video, what we'll be doing is I'll simply be breaking down one of my favorite trading strategies, a really simple, concise, and straightforward strategy, which you've seen in so many places, which you might have seen in so many YouTube videos, but maybe it's still quite complicated for you to trade with. As a result, the confidence you have in this particular strategy might not be as high as expected. But trust me, it is one of the most straightforward and one of the easiest strategies you can actually use, as long as you're basically following the entry criteria I lay down for you today. You should be fine using it to take trades on the market. Before I continue, you want to just look down below and I use the link below to simply join my trading community on Telegram, because I literally used this strategy to take a trade on gold with my community yesterday, and we basically made over 300 pips on this particular trading position. You can see results. Everybody ate, everyone made money on this particular trade. We are basically on fire every single day in this particular trading community. So you want to simply use the link down below to join my trading community on Telegram. I actually made well over $5,000 on this simple trading position. And then even before that, we also traded NFP on Friday, made well over 250 pips. This morning as well, there's another free trade running in the community, which is also currently running in over 50 pips in profits. You can see how amazing it has been in this particular trading community. So if you are here watching this video and you are not in there, all you need to do is simply look down below, use the link below to join us, change how you watch the market. Even if you're unable to partake in our trades, even if you don't have enough capital to take the trades that drop in there, you can easily take advantage of the free game and knowledge that drop in there to also enable you grow. So that when it gets to the point where you now have the capital, you can now start trading it and start making something good for yourself. Today, we'll be looking at a simple strategy you've seen in so many YouTube videos, but you might not know how to efficiently use it to maximize your trading opportunities on the market because of how it is presented to you. So trust me, today is going to be the best form it has ever been presented to you. So what I always do once I open a market, you've seen in so many of my videos, I like to mark out my key levels. So now I simply find my most recent high, then I basically also would find my most recent low. So now basically all I'm trying to say is that if I'm using support and resistance, first off, all we mean when we talk of support and resistance is basically when we talk of support is basically any price point below which the market fails to go any lower within a range. So let's say if the market gives me, a key level this way, it gives me a point at the bottom this way. All I mean when I'm talking of support and resistance is that I'm mostly expecting the market to reverse when it gets back to the point at the bottom here. So when it does whatever movements it wants to do and it comes back in here, I'm mostly expecting the market to respect this particular key level and then reverse on here. But how you take the trade here is the mistake so many traders make. So I'll be showing you one simple trick you can actually, literally use to find the best entries as possible in this particular zone, where I like to call my kill zone. So this is what we mean by support. So the exact opposite also goes for resistance as well. So with resistance, mostly your market also gives you a high this way, and all you're trying to say is that the moment the market gets to that particular high, the exact point, you are most likely expecting the market to also respect this particular key level. So like I basically said, you're also expecting a reaction in here, which should provide you with a bullish presence that enables you to take advantage of this particular trade to the downside. But like I said, so many traders are mostly lose here because the various criteria they apply when it gets to that particular kill zone is what makes them fail all the time. So like I basically said, today what we'll be doing is I'll be showing you some simple tricks you can actually use anytime the market gets to your key level, anytime it gets to your kill zone, so you can use it to take your trades and then maximize your trading opportunities. So now basically, like I said, we've now marked out our key level. So what do we do? All we need to do is wait. And then one trick you can also use when you're trying to wait is you can easily just set an alert. So once I have this line here, I can just click on this line, then I come in here, then I click on add alert, then I set an alert. I can name it resistance, the one here as well. When I click on it, I come to add alert, I can also name it as well support. So once I have it here, now basically I'm just waiting for the market to just approach the key level so I make my trading decision. So what do? We just wait. So it approaches it. Like I said, I will never take any trade if the market doesn't get to the exact point. You realize that so many traders, the moment they saw the bearish candle that formed initially, what they'll do is they'll try to jump in and take a sell. What happens? You will lose every single time. Now the market gets here, then we wait for the next candle. What do you see? It gets really close, then the next one also runs through. So you realize that initially when it hit it, it dropped like a strong bearish candle. What I always advise is that never ever jump in here without seeing a closure on the market or without seeing a particular candlestick pattern that confirms that particular bearish presence for you. What so many traders do is that the moment the market gets here, they just come and sell because they want to make some money. Sometimes the market will pull back and then give you some money. But if you want a straightforward, reliable trade you can hold without stress, you want to always wait for the market to give you a confirmation to take this trade. And this was on Friday where we used it to trade NFP as well, but literally went in here because the NFP data also told us that the market was not going to buy. I'll come back to it in my next video and then use it to describe how I traded NFP to you guys. Now the market runs straight to basically the next resistance before it closes on Friday. So now, do we get a confirmation? Never take any trade until you have a confirmation. It means that now the market has gotten to this resistance. We want to see the reaction on this particular key level before we take any trade. So eventually what gives us this confirmation. So once we have this here, this is a candlestick pattern I normally like to look out for when I'm trying to take any trade. And the one thing I like about gold is that it is extremely compliant to market structure. It is extremely compliant to the key levels. Once the price action tells me to expect a bearish presence, all I did next was now simply bring what? My short position in here, my risk to reward, stop loss right on top of the range, as you can clearly see. Then I'm targeting so many price points. So I'm first targeting this price point, and I'm also targeting this price point down here before I also target the 1 year. So depending on how long I want to hold a trade, you watch and then target the market, and then you hold your trades based on how it reacts to the key levels on the market. So what do we see the first candle do? Then the moment the market got to this level, you can easily see it is a break and retest. So many traders easily came to buy because they saw a break and retest. Like I said, always pay attention to what the candlesticks do, the opportunities they present to you before you make any decisions. So if it does not give me a bullish confirmation to the upside, I will never take this trade. So you can see it just pulled back a bit before it eventually dropped all the way down. So this morning we are in some other sells as well currently. So it pulled back after here because we just expected it to be some minor pullbacks on it. And then we are in some sells, which I said are currently running in over 50 pips in profits. So basically, this is how we cut over 300 pips on gold. Literally taking advantage of simple resistance and support on the 4-hour time frame. Like I said, it was a swing trading setup, so I'm literally expecting it to just pull back, go down, drop, pull back till it gets all the way to my major support. So make sure you pay attention to these basic rudiments I've given to you today. Anytime you're trading with basically support and resistance, demand and supply, pay attention to the key levels. Wait for the market to always get to your key levels. Then now you can apply your price action, whatever entry criteria you use at your various kill zones when you're trying to take any trade. You can now apply it over there. Then simply employ risk management and you are simply good to go. So basically that's how it is. You want to be a part of my trading community on Telegram because you do not want to miss my trade calls. You also want to keep up with me on my socials because I literally always drop my trading setups on my Instagram stories, my Snapchat stories. I normally drop all these setups on there. So you can also keep up with me on all my socials, KOMMONFOREX on Instagram, on TikTok, on Telegram, on Snapchat, on Twitter or X as well. If you like this video, want me to shoot more content, guys, you want your mind to be blown with amazing and easy trades as I have today, all you need to do is simply like this video, also subscribe to this channel, smash the notification bell so you get notified anytime I go live, anytime I drop a new video on YouTube. Also share this video with as many struggling traders, as many beginner traders, as many family and friends, as many people as you know as possible, because like I literally said, I created this channel because I wanted to help as many traders improve, build a solid edge as possible. So you do not want to be selfish with the information you learn in here. If you find everything in here helpful, make sure you share with as many traders as you can as possible. Also make sure you leave in the comment section whatever you learned from this video. As I always say, anything you feel like I could have done better, feel free to share in the comment section as well, to also stand a chance to be a part of my weekly giveaway winners. As always, thank you very much for joining me in this one. I'm KOMMONFOREX and I hope I left you better than I found you. See you all in the next one.